Acne is the most common skin condition in the U.S., affecting more than 50 million people annually.
Acne can affect more than just your skin, though. It can take a toll on your emotional health. Research has found that people with acne can develop depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and a decreased quality of life and feeling of being alone. Acne usually begins in puberty and affects many adolescents and young adults. 85% will at some point develop some minor form of acne. If we can learn how to care for our skin at a younger age, we can help decrease these numbers. And it starts with your skin health and how to take care of your skin.
Your skin is a part of your integumentary system. It consists of your skin, hair, and sweat glands. It is the largest organ in your body. Your skin is your first line of defense against bacteria. That's why you should cleanse your skin.
What you use on your skin every day does make a difference. If you're cleansing with something that when you wash your face, it feels really tight, that is not a good sign. That means that you are stripping that acid mantle of your skin and that your skin is vulnerable to bacteria. Really important to use a cleanser that balances your pH so that your natural protection, that acid mantle that you have, that 5.5 pH, that naturally protects you against bacteria. So choosing the right cleanser is important.
Using soap can strip your body's pH, leaving your skin vulnerable to bacteria. Using a cleanser 2 times a day is enough. When you're sweating or exercising, that is the only time that rule does not apply. I started noticing little bumps on my nose and lower face at age 9. That's when I thought I needed to exfoliate.
Exfoliating is probably the most underrated, most important part of skin health. Every month, our cells exfoliate. We exfoliate like a snake. You probably don't realize that because when you look at babies or you look at young people, they don't have any flaking or anything. Their skin just looks healthy.
Your skin cells exfoliate naturally every month. But when you hit puberty, your skin cells slow down and they need a little help. If you see flakes on your skin, that's not dry skin, that's actually dead skin.
You're seeing these flakes because it's multiple layers of dead skin cell buildup that you're visibly seeing the shedding of the dead skin. When you start to see these signs, that's when you know it's time to start exfoliating. Well, what do we exfoliate with? Most people might go for a scrub, something that is like sandy or grainy or salty. And unfortunately, this isn't going to give you a really good, healthy overall exfoliation. The best thing to choose is something that has what's called AHAs. These are glycolic, lactic acid, mandelic acid. The word acid is a scary word, but most of these ingredients are actually from natural sources. Lactic acid is from milk. Mandelic acid is from bitter almonds, and glycolic is from sugar. So it's just an ingredient that helps to eat away the dead skin for you, and it knows exactly how much to eat away. So using a serum or a moisturizer that has a nice low percentage of these ingredients is very good and healthy even for young adults. It's the best way to exfoliate, and you can use these every other day, and for some cases you can use them every day, and that will help keep your skin cells exfoliating properly where you won't see any flakes or bumps. There's a couple options you can use for exfoliating: AHAs, the alpha hydroxy acids, or the BHAs, the beta hydroxy acids. They each go and do something a little different. The BHA gets into the pore and cleans it out, and the AHA topically exfoliates the dead skin. They can be used in combination or one or the other. Moisturizer is important for everybody. When you should start to use it really depends on how much moisture your skin is holding. If you start to feel like your skin is very tight or dry, that's when you should start to use one. You can use, there's all different types. There's light to heavy. Of course, at a young age, you're just going to start with a really light moisturizer. it is important to use moisturizer even if you do have acne or breakouts because it helps to balance your skin. If your skin is too dry, your body will develop more oil that can activate some acne. If you give it moisture, it will reduce that amount of oil, helping to balance your skin. So moisturizer is very important.
Some moisturizers have antibacterial agents that help with breakouts. Moisturizing 2 times a day after cleansing is the best.
Last but not least, of course, there's sunblock. Sunblock is, other than exfoliating, the most important step to protecting your skin. We use sunblock every single day, no matter the season. From winter to summer, you should be using a sunblock every single day on your skin to not only protect against the UVA and UVB rays, but it also protects your skin from pollutants and bacteria, as well as keeping your moisture in your skin. Once you put that moisturizer on, if you don't have that protective layer, it can actually be excreted out of your skin from the atmosphere. So it's super important to kind of put that sunblock as your final barrier to protect your skin from the elements.
You do the most sun damage from the time you're born to age 18. Your sun damage comes out when you're in your 30s and affects you in your 40s.
UVA rays can actually go through windows, and UVB is what gives you a tan. So a lot of times you don't even realize that you're getting UV rays because you're only getting the UVA, which doesn't actually give you a tan, which is usually your notification that I've had some sun exposure. So UVA and UVB are super important to protect your skin from because UVA causes a lot of skin cancers and the aging process, pigmentation on the skin, and different growths on your skin. When we develop a tan, it's actually our body's immune system trying to protect our skin cells from the UVA rays. What happens is the UVA rays come into your skin cells and mutilate the DNA, the nucleus that's inside of your cells. So when we see a tan, it's actually our melanin in our body coming up to the surface to protect our skin. We have 2 forms of melanin that we're born with. You could be born with pheomelanin, which is red and blonde, or you could be born with eumelanin, which is brown or black. Depending on where your ancestors were born in the world, if you're close to the equator, you're going to be born with more eumelanin because eumelanin is what comes up and protects us from the sun. So some of us are built with our own body's kind of sunblock protection. We're just born with it because of our ancestors. And some of us, for instance, if you're born really far away from the equator, you are not born with that natural protection. So you might be really blonde hair, very light skin, very blue eyes. You do not have a lot of eumelanin to protect you. So some people might need to wear sunblock and be very, very diligent with hats and staying in the shade, where other people might not have that same response because they have their body's natural protection. They still need to wear sunblock though, because the sun is still damaging their skin's DNA if they're not fully protected.
When I'm in the sun, to protect my skin from sun damage, I wear sunblock, sunglasses, a hat, and I keep an umbrella over me. At my age, if I get a sunburn, I could get skin cancer and sun damage later in life.
Skin cancer is the most common cancer in the U.S.
Skin cancer affects more than 3 million Americans annually, according to the American Academy of Dermatology. It's estimated that 9,500 people are diagnosed with some form of skin cancer every day. Melanoma is the most deadliest form of skin cancer.
More than 1 million Americans are living with melanoma.
The Melanoma Education Foundation has videos and resources for you to learn more about melanoma and skin cancer.
I think it's important for kids to know about skincare at an early age because of later diseases like skin cancer or skin damage that could happen later in life.
It can be prevented now.
Your skin is the largest organ in your body.
It protects you, so you should protect it.
Just as it is important to protect your skin, it is equally important to treat your skin with good skincare products. Knowing the difference between the kind of products that are available on the market is very important. Several options being over-the-counter products, cosmeceutical, and pharmaceutical products. Many of your over-the-counter products can be purchased at your local pharmacy, also at the mall, and on TV. Cosmeceutical products can be purchased at salons, spas, and med spas. And pharmaceutical products can be purchased at a med spa or a doctor's office. Over-the-counter products have a low amount of active ingredients and are therefore safe for the general public. Cosmeceutical products have a higher grade of active ingredients and are sold by licensed professionals. Pharmaceutical products have the highest amount of active ingredients and are only sold by medical professionals.
I hope this was educational and informative and gives you the confidence to know how to keep your skin healthy. Cleansing, exfoliating, moisturizing, and sunblock, the 4 steps to keep your skin healthy and maintain it for the rest of your life. And love the skin you're in.